to it. So the way I win is leaving a Drake back. Yeah, the way we win is I leave a Drake back. Okay. It's okay. I just leave this as another learning experience. And that's why we're practicing right now. We're testing for the PT. Yeah, there's a lot of little things I could have done. But it's okay. I gotta stay positive, you know? I'm taking this gold mythic card. I'm not even... Okay, I should... What the Flash, double strike, vigilance, haste? What? Yeah, okay. I'm gonna take that card. Double flash, double strike, vigilance, haste for 5 mana? What? Other creatures you control have haste? And it has a random white ability? Oh, God. Now it can't be countered. This one's actually like... The best card here is Final Reward. If I had the choice between Serpentpod and Final Reward, I would probably take Final Reward. But given that we've taken this card, I think it's between this and Bitterblade Warrior. I mean, there are some counters in this format, but it's just a 3-mana 4/3. I'm actually thinking Bitterblade Warrior might potentially be better. It is kind of difficult. That 3-mana 4/3 is still pretty good. Alright, fine. I'm just saying it is kind of difficult to cast. But there's a good amount of solid 2-drop. There's a lot of 2-drops in this format, in this color combination, I think. Well, I think 2-mana 3/2 Death Touch is also quite strong. That's why. It's also very good in Constructed. I think it's very bad in Constructed. Oh, Channel Initiate. Alright, well, this is just the easiest draft I've ever had in my life. Just actual easiest draft ever. No big deal. 3 green rares in a row. Well, how is that even third pick, is what I don't get. Wait, where's my rare? Wait, there's a mistake here. My rare is not here. I don't see this is ridiculous. I don't see a rare. All the green and red cards suck in this pack. I think I can take this. Honestly, this card's pretty good. It's so much better than all the other cards, and we can potentially splash Samet. This is pretty bad. Yeah, 2-mana 3/1 just kind of stinks. So yeah, I'm just gonna. This is like, yeah, so much better than all the other cards. This possible red is not open. No green cards, no red cards. There's white cards. Yeah. I mean, there's also a red card here, but white seems more open than red to me. And I know this is shiny and red and whatever, but we can still splash it. Gustwalker or Spearmaster. I'm gonna go with the 2-drop. I think evasion is quite strong. We're doing a stipulation draft, folks. All creatures. Is Samut worth splashing for? Yes. It's a double striking vigilance hasting creature for 5 mana. It feels like it should have trample. Why not? Just make it a chroma. The protection from all colors. Why the hell not? Green white has plenty of combat tricks. I don't need to take the resolve here. Oh, untapping your exert dudes is gas. Yeah, actually. I didn't even consider that. That's a late commit to memory. I mean, not that that card is insane or anything. Green seems actually kind of drafted, but it seems really hard for me to get off the green. You know what I mean? We could end up red white. I could also just take the resolve. It cycles. It's combat trick. It seems like white is where we need to be. Pathmaker Initiate's also fine. This is not very good, I don't think, in our deck. Do we just take it anyways? I don't think I need to Mighty Leap here. Maybe we end up a little more mid-range than super aggro. We'll see. Alright, well the draft started out really strong. I feel like white is open, but we'll see. Currently, I don't want to play any of those cards. I'll put them into my deck, I know. Yeah, this feels more like a mid-range deck, but we'll see. We'll see how these packs develop. Isn't Cat playable? I don't think so. It is not White Eidolon. You know what I mean? What is this card? Yeah, okay, this card's great. If you ever hit with it. So many rares. Stir to Sands is also pretty strong. A lot of good black cards. And a lot of mediocre cards for us. I'm just taking 3/2 Vigilance Guy, which is such a terrible first pick. I'm not double splashing. God. Like, that is just an awful first pick, you know? This is a better second pick. Ooh, what does this card do? Liliana's Mastery. This card is ridiculous. This card is great. Holy cow. Liliana's Mastery. 5 mana, you get 2 3/3s, and all your other zombies get bigger. Damn. Croc is very good. No, Cartouche is better, I think. We need removal. We're green-white. I think its value is even higher in this. I think I take the Elite here. This doesn't feel like a Sandworm Convergence deck. I know everybody's going to want me to take this card, but to me, I think this card is actually pretty good in green-white. And I don't have a lot of ramp right now. Evolving Wilds is also a consideration. But if I'm green-white and I'm looking to attack and I want a good curve, like... It wins, yeah, but there's a times where it's just sitting in your hand. What do you guys think? Evolving Wilds or... You know what? Maybe it is... Fine, I'll take Evolving Wilds. I think the I think because I want to play this card, yeah, I'll take the Evolving Wilds. All right, I'll take the creature now over the monument. This card's pretty good still. Now I have, if I play one mountain, I have 3 red sources in my deck, which isn't bad. Take a Vitalist here. Visitor of Remedy seems kind of mediocre. I think Ordinary Kudu is quite bad in this deck, especially in green-white. It's just 3-mana 2/3. So there's more upside here, I think. Just having a disenchant effect that cycles. It's probably close to main deckable. Okay, I'll take this card. Isn't this worth something? Spearmaster is not bad. I think Spearmaster is totally fine. Alright, Colossopede. I'll take it. Alright, well, we have like a million of these type of effects. I don't know what I want here. Maybe this thing. Pouncing Cheetah seems pretty bad. Even Mindsetzer used to be worth a lot. It's 8 cents now? Damn. What a drop. Is Spidery Grass not a combat trick? I think it's fine. It's kind of expensive for a combat trick. It certainly can make the cut here. Like, right now I'm probably playing these cards. So, of these, you know, the thing is, like, there's only so many combat tricks you can play. We already have 2 Spidery Grasps. I think that 4-mana 2/2 flyer would have been so nice here, but I want to play Samut. Oh! Don't think that card's good enough. Not on the splash. I think it's just Cartouche of Strength. Can we just take the pack? I mean, this pack's okay, not insane. Why is the Trial better than... Like, so, I need fight effects, I need removal. Cartouche seems very good. Trial of Strength is just 3 mana, make a 4/2. Oh yeah, this card's... See, this is a combat trick I can get behind it, especially in like a deck that has Exert cards. Synchronized Strike is gas. Trial of Zeal, however, now that's a good trial. Actually, is it worth splashing? I have 2 green trials. Or should I just take Synchronized Strike? Huh. I mean, Synchronized Strike is fantastic in this deck. It's just like we don't have that much mana fixing. Alright. Alright, fine, I'll take it. I think Synchronized Strike is also really good, but I want to try this and see like if it's the real... I mean, we have... the fact that we have double Cartouche makes me, you know, want to try it out a little more. Yeah, and I have other combat tricks. Here I'm just going to take... I think Colossopede's totally fine creature. It's just big baddie. We'll put one here, one there. This also cycles, huh? I would like some more 2-drops now. I mean, we do have a Vitalist and an Initiate to ramp into the Colossopedes, right? So those get a little better. I like how we have 0 4-drops. What are the good 4-drops in green and white? That there's the 2/2 flyer. I mean, we have a pouncing cheetah. Another Evolving Wilds would be nice. Yeah, another Channeler Initiate would also be nice, but that seems unlikely. Alright, Gust. I wanted more 2-drops. I'm not splashing Magma Spray. That's not a great splash. Electrify is a much better splash because you're not likely to get your red sources early, but Gustwalker is premium 2-drop, I think. So, especially with double cartouche, having more bears is nice. Probably playing this Resolve at the very least. We have like 2 of them. Again, we have like infinite random tricks. That's why I don't value them very highly. Alright. I mean, I like me a Fan Bearer, but I'm splashing these 2 cards. I'm taking Evolving Wilds. Because now I have 4 red sources, which makes me feel a little more comfortable about the splash. JF1, thank you very much for the sub. It is tough. The Fan Bearer is a totally fine card. I like the Fan Bearer. But, you know, I want to be able to play turn 3 Trial Zeal and then follow that up with some cartouches. I don't know how good this card is, but I 4 mana, 4/4 on color. Yeah, I'm taking this card. A lot of red cards too. We did it! I'm not counting Vitalist as a red source. I have Initiate, 2 Evolving Wilds, 1 Mountain. Well, I can't flash this back. I don't think it's good, so I'm just going to take Spearmaster. This is a reasonable combat trick. I mean, I guess we don't have any minus one effects, but it's certainly better than like Spidery Grasp. I wouldn't count Initiate as a source. It dies to Magma Spray. What the hell? Who's teaching you this this nonsense? Play 6 cents for Science. I know about roughly how good that card is. It's a lot better if it was a lot better as Curiosity because you have a lot more flyers. Like if you're blue-white with a bunch of flyers, I think it's playable, but in green it's not as much. All right. Yeah, Renewed Faith is okay, but I mean, do I really... Does this deck really want Renewed Faith? I think I'd rather have cyclers that have potential utility than just gaining 2 life, unless I was more of a control deck. Wow, we do not have a lot of spells. Okay. We don't have that many enchantments. I guess we have 3. Most of the time it gets a creature. There's also Gift of Paradise. So these are metrics, which we're certainly going to play some number of. There's Forsake the Worldly. Is Prowling Serpent Part? It's a 3-mana 4/3. Totally fine. It passes the vanilla test, if you will. Yeah, I'm just wondering, like, I need to play like 3 of these, right? I'll take a... You know what? I'm going to play this just because I want to see what it's like playing a disenchant effect that cycles. There's like some problematic uncommons and some rare enchantments. But there doesn't seem to be that many, right? Like, killing a Cartouche seems pretty mediocre. But, like, the random shenanigan enchantments... Yeah. Alright. I don't think I want to play Gift of Paradise. I have so many 3-drops. Alright. Do I want Shed Weakness here? The thing is, like, these things also cycle. Do we want to try this Seraph of the Suns? It costs 7, but it's, like, impossible to kill. We have 2 ramp creatures and a good amount of cycling. I'm not sure. Are we weak to flyers? Are we interested in Spidery Grasp at all? Yeah, we're playing 17 lands for sure. But so I need to fit 2 more of these cards in. Would you play the gifts in this deck? I feel like I just want to drop a creature, though, on turn 3. Spider Grass seems good with 5 Exert creatures. Let's see, we have 2 Spearmasters. I'll play Grasp. I'll play these 3. 1 of each? Alright, we'll do that. One mountain. 7/7/1. Okay. Is 17 lands too many for this deck? I have so much cycling. This feels like a 16 land deck, actually. I only have one mountain, so it makes me want to get mountain. And then just find a white source. Alright. Planes! Planes, just perfect draw. Oh, hey, planes! I'll take it. Well, I have the setup in my hand. And I have a couple of cyclers. I don't know. Oh, the keep was, yeah, 100% keep. I would 100% keep this. Getting the mountain, I don't know. But the keep, I would 100% keep on the draw. What does this card do? Had it. Do I want to kill that monument? Yeah, all these creatures suck. Like, playing the Spearmaster is bad. I could have played Initiate, I guess. But if I'm going to kill it, I might as well do a main phase so my opponent can't ramp out into like a big flyer. Oh! My bad. I misread it. I thought... Okay, never mind. I thought it was a lot better. Playing around Essence Scatter. Is that last? What is that last card? Whatever. All right, try Zeal. I really feel like my opponent has Essence Scatter, so I'm just like trying to play around that. All right. This is a pretty good bait, I think. Like, I don't think my opponent would counter Unwavering Initiate. Okay. Oh, they could have 5 mana kill a creature. Oh. We cannot use Cartouche this turn. God, this is so awkward. My opponent just... What do you have? It has flash, but it also has haste. Samud has too many keywords. It does everything. Yeah, I'm just like, if he had something, he would have done it last turn. Chandler does have haste. Kind of want a Cartouche, though. I'm just debating, like, for example, I'm considering putting it on an Unwavering Initiate, but if my opponent has a Cycler, they can kill it. Alright, whatever. Okay, Trial of Zeal was gas. Trial of Zeal was gas. Oh man, Serpopard, whatever. That card's gonna be good. Can't be countered. Jeez. This is like a mini lightning rift. The thing is, if I play turn 2 Gustwalker, I can't play this on turn 3. But this is yeah. These snipers are really good. Just playing Forest. I want to be able to play this so I can play Cartouche if I draw it. And my opponent won't be able to kill the Serpopard. And I think I should cycle too, because I'm looking for answers to the sniper. My opponent might main phase cycle to find something. Woo! They didn't get their value! Yeah, cutting an X1 if we go to game 3 might be okay. This way I can F6. Oh my god. I feel like these snipers are still gonna get me. 3 Scarab Feasts, huh? My opponent is all in on the sniper. Wish we had removal, but we are green and white. It's okay, we're just gonna draw a bunch of Colossipedes. Yes! Now cartouche time. My opponent's probably on like mono Scarab Feast and like 10 lands. Alright, I'm just gonna get planes here. I mean, I still want to find a way to get rid of this sniper. They've cycled so many cards and haven't found a land. That is pretty unlucky. So basically, I'm doing everything in my power to not play a 1 toughness creature until I can get the sniper off the board. I don't care enough about Legacy to talk about it too much. Banning top is totally fine for me. I don't really play that deck very much, but I think the deck was very, very good. And playing against it was very feel bad. And people who are inexperienced with the deck, it just led to, like, you know, very unfun games. My opponent's like, wow, they went super deep on cycle. If they don't draw Ruthless Sniper, I feel like their deck is unplayable. Oh, I'm just gonna. Oh, maybe that's not true. You have infinite cyclers. Maybe that's actually just. Maybe that's not true. When's the next time I'm doing coverage? Grand Prix Richmond. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Oh, that's 10 damage. I realized I could have done this last turn. Whoops. Yeah, that was probably better, and I could have done it last turn.
I am going into a 3-format weekend, Vintage on Friday with Powerless Eldrazi. Saturday Modern Lantern Control and Sunday Legacy with Omnisneak.
Alright, good luck. I could have also untapped this thing, but this is way sweeter. This is way sweeter. We could have also untapped. We could have untapped a lot of things, but I want to do this just so I can say, man, Trial is OP. Kabam! Kablamo! Okay. I think I'm gonna edit my deck here. Eh. I think I'm just gonna cut this thing. What do you guys think? Maybe 3. I don't know. How many combat tricks do I want here? These are like my spells, basically. Everything else is a creature. Play. This thing is gigantic. I'm not playing Benefaction. No, I think the 3-1s are fine. I mean, 16 lands, plus double mana ramp creature, plus cyclers. All right. Yeah, I mean, 16 lands after you. Yeah, I just feel like I'm afraid of getting flooded. And the Seraph gives you outs against a lot of things. I also just want to play it. I mean, I want to see if... Yeah, I just want to try it out. Trial of Zeal, yeah. Very good. Very, very good. Obviously, you take the cartouches higher. It just sits there. I mean, it's a big flyer. It's a finisher. Gives me a little more reach if all else fails. Oh my god. I cut a land. Come on. I can play my 7/7. Land. I really want to play something this turn if possible. Nope. Wow. Really? No spell this turn? Interesting. We have 5 lands left in our deck. Oh, 6, I guess. It is a mana source. Was definitely signing up for that. That's why I went down to 16. I have 16 lands plus 2 mana creatures and a bunch of cyclers. Yeah, I mean, whatever. The thing is, like, these losses are, I mean, it's totally fine. It's part of the game. Ooh, that was a good draw. Red-black is scary. It's got a bunch of removal. A lot of removal for 2 toughness creatures. Wait, why did my opponent not want to attack there? Oh, they don't want to trade, I guess. Yeah. Seven, 4/4 indestructible. I'm definitely bringing in more. I'm taking out Spidery Grasp and boarding in more of the cheap tricks. Okay, you get this one. My opponent's deck is great, by the way. Trilozio, Magma Spray, Final Reward, good curve. Alrighty. I wonder if this is a Sacred Cat matchup. Did they have a lot of X1s? I don't think so. I mean, I'm definitely bringing in the Resolve. Renewed Faith, maybe? Could forsake the worldly. It does get the trial, but... Spidery Grasp. Should I play this over Seraph? This does brick wall everything, but it can also... Oh, it gets exiled too. Every matchup is a Sacred Cat matchup. Jay Winks, thank you very much for the 5-month resub. Appreciate it. We are close to emptying the Cheons. Very close. All right, we got some Colossopeds we can play. I hope my opponent can't beat 1,000,000 5/5s. Protect us from Magma Spray. All right. Dinosaur number 1. Damn it. Dinosaur number 2. My opponent's deck is quite strong. What do you guys think about Net Crop and Tangler? If I draw land, I can play both of my creatures. You don't want to exert that. All right. It's a race. That was good. That's a sick. That is a nice turn. Very nice turn. All right, now we got a 3/4 initiate. I'm going to cycle this for Forsake the Worldly. And if my opponent has a way to kill my Colossopede, I can still basically block everything with the Channeler Initiate here. Samush! Mind Sensor is pretty medium and limited. I mean, it's like a fine card, but it's not like a bomb, you know? Like, I would take Magma Spray over it. There's just not enough search effects. It is pretty sick if you can maybe get lucky and get somebody with Evolving Wilds, I guess. But did my opponent get back a Cycler with Wandering Death? Let me think. Let me see. Get back Bone Picker and Emberhorn Minotaur. Okay. It's not bad. I mean, it's fine. It's still just 3-power Flash Flyer. So interesting that they chose to play this over the 4-3. If there were land cyclers in this format, that could be good. Yeah, the resolve is very good against my opponent. They have, you know, removal in the form of burn spells and also death touch creatures. And the Jiro's resolve quite strong on both of those. So it seems to me that they have 5-mana removal spell here. They didn't play the They didn't play the Minotaur. If they have 5-mana removal spell and a 1-mana cycler, that's bad for me. It's not that bad actually. So they block here. I exert trade. Kill this. This dies. I'm hoping my opponent just doesn't have a cycler. They need to have a 1-mana cycler plus the 5-mana removal spell. Alright. Well, thought I had it, but now my opponent plays a Minotaur. Not the Minotaur? Okay, there it is. I need a spell here. That was a good one. That was a good one. Magma Spray. My opponent drew that this turn. I think they would have used it on my 2-1. Magma Spray was a fantastic draw. It's got to be something. What do we have here? Oh, God. This is so brutal. What are they getting back? Something that presumably they can play this turn. Yeah. I need... Okay, I again need something here. Something! How does Trial win me the game? My opponent gets 2 things. Oh, Trial goes to the face? I did not know that. Okay, so my opponent has no cards in hand. Oh, that thing has reach? I cycled because I wanted to see if I can draw an out to win this game, this turn, and then otherwise I can still embalm. We're not... Why are we... This thing has embalm. My opponent can exert. I can block both of these things, though. The question is, if I attack and exert, my opponent just blocks with Gravedigger. Then they attack here, and I play this. My opponent attacks with everything. This can go here. Sorry, guys. I gotta think. Attacking with exert doesn't seem great because then my opponent blocks here. Oh, they can attack, exert, and attack with this. I have to block here. If he attacks with all 3, I can still put... Yeah, I'm just gonna do this and not attack. My opponent really drew out of this one, unfortunately. Yeah, I really drew out of this one. It was like Magma Spray into Gravedigger into Splendid Agony. We had a good start, but almost got there. Take 7. Man. He tap. Well, this says Menace, right? When you exert, it's Menace. So Menace, I block here, I take 7. I'm still dead. This thing exerts. Why? What's taking so long? I mean, maybe my opponent misclicks. What the hell? Doesn't this get Menace? Wait, did I just win? What? Ooh, good. Okay. That was ridiculous. Alright, this card does seem bad. I think I just want more combat tricks. That was game 2. They even exerted correct. I don't know what happened there. Forest. Yeah, we still have a decent curve despite having just mono green cards in hand. I mean, what do we have? 7 cards? We have like 7 forests and 2 evolving wilds. Oh, Magma Spray. That's a good card. Okay, there it is. There it is. Happy to draw that one. I don't think I cycled this. I think this is going to be pretty useful. Would you Colossopede here or Serpapard with Resolve backup? I think Serpapard is better. I'd play Evolving Wild. Thank you. Thank you, yes. You play Evolving Wild. That's a good one. I just feel like it's very likely that my opponent has something. If my opponent has, of course, 5-mana removal spell, then this isn't good for me. But yeah. Okay. I gained tempo, did I? I was the aggressor, now my opponent is, so it's not great for me. Thinking. So I deal 8 damage to my opponent. Goes to 6. Then 3, 4, 5. Like, I can untap Colosipede. We can take 5 here and block the other 2 creatures. A lot of things kill us. I gotta really think about this turn. I could just attack with Colosipede. The thing is, if I attack with Gustwalker and Colosipede and then play the champion, I can untap my Colosipede and I'll have 2 blockers, which seems fine. Yeah, I mean, he has 5. If he plays another haste creature, then I'm dead. The thing is, this Gustwalker isn't really blocking a whole lot. I don't know. I think I keep this back to block the Vizier. I'm not untapping both, though. I'm playing the champion. I mean, we're not going to ever be able to beat a pump spell anyways. All right. Thinking. There's no way I can make everything survive, right? Any +2/+0 effect kills us. Is there a 1 damage effect in the format? I don't think so. So I think I let the menace creature through. If my opponent plays the desert card, they have the desert card. So what if I do this and this? That forces him to spend mana to save his creatures. If he has nothing, he's dead. Yep. If he has Fling, it's over. I'm never beating the card Fling, though. You can't, like, we can't... You know, that's not helpful. Three, 4, 5, 6, 7 damage. Okay. Well, I'm gonna attack with both. My opponent's gonna block the Colossopede. Or you know what? Maybe I just attack with Colossopede. And like they just don't block. I'm thinking here. Is that too deep? No, because then I lose this card. Oh man, I'm awful. Thank you very much for the 5-month resub. Feels good, man. Feels good. One is not zero. One, not zero. Holy cow. This guy's done with Moto. The thing is, you also play the percentages, right? It's very unlikely that I have 2 pump spells to kill my opponent there. So if I tank and attack with just one creature, I think my opponent thinks I just have one creature there. Maybe a creature to play. So it's going to be hard for them to win if they block there. But if I attack with both, it means that I'm very likely to have the 1 pump spell, and they are more likely to block. But I'm not sure. Yeah, I'm not sure. So if they block, I get in for 3. My opponent attacks me, then I Spidery Grasp. And then if they play another creature, I won't be able to win. Because it would be 3, 6, 8 damage. Again, I'm not 100% sure what's correct there. This is why I'm worse at limited than constructed. I don't know how to attack, dude. Attacking is hard. Alright, poor Serpapard. I mean, I have to get the mountain here. We're just gonna draw Forest. What would I have done in my opponent's position? Given that I'm at 1 life and they have a 1/2 menace and a 4/2, you probably take it there and you play the odds, right? I have 2 cards in my hand. So yeah, given that, I think you take it and hope I don't have 2 pump spells. Because that menace creature is going to go such a long way. If my opponent attacked me with both creatures, I would block. Forest! Whatever. Still a good curve. 3-drop into 4-drop. So yeah, so that means he values his creature even more, right? If I have a creature, it doesn't even matter. Because if I play 1 creature that turn... Please play a search effect somehow. Do I want to kill that? I don't know. I feel like I'd rather just play a 4/4. Ooh, Channeler Initiate. It's just a ramp creature. Bolt the board, but yeah, I'm just gonna play 4/4. Where's my Woolly Thoktar? Look at this hand. Just Naya beatdowns. Yeah, Colossopede would not be good for us. Glyph Keeper also not good for us. Our mana is so awkward. Do I play Trial of Zeal here? Or do I just play Channeler Initiate? I think I just play the Initiate. It just feels bad because we just can't play anything. But this sets us up for the next turn. Yeah, I mean, if we draw a land, we can even play 2 3-drops. Game over? It's not game over. Come on. You give up too fast. It's whatever. The thing with the Sphinx is, like, it's a good way to try to end the game, but it's not really a great blocker. Is this like Maelstrom Pulse? Like, let me see. Deal 3 damage to target creature with the same name. Okay, got it. I don't really like this attack. I guess, I don't know. My opponent could have something else. They do have 3 mana. He can't untap the Sphinx. It gets countered. That's why. Don't worry, I have already made this mistake with various interactions with Glyph Keeper, so I know. Awkward. It would be sick if my opponent cycled one of these. That is just such a random thing to do. What is going on? My opponent can just replay it next turn, and then I don't have as much of a threat. But the question is, can I actually outrace my opponent? Yeah, it does tap him out. We should probably kill it. I just know we're going to regret it if we don't kill it. This way we can at least deal with the embalmed creature with the spidery grasp if we think the flyer is going to kill us. Cost 5 blue to embalm. Well, my opponent has 7 mana in play already. So if I draw a land, I think I'm just playing 2 creatures. This can untap lands. Wish this was a 2/2. Because then I wouldn't feel so bad about attacking with it. Like, I 2-for-1 myself if I attack with the Mind Sensor and Spidery Grasp. I think I should also remove a counter here. I think two uses out of it seems fine, and then I want to be able to attack with it. I mean, what do you guys think? Is it worth it to 2? No, it's not. It really isn't. Also, if I just draw a land at this point, I can just play the Shepherd, just trade. And worst case scenario, I can also chump with the Mind Sensor. And we do have a Colossopede in play, so... Sandworm. Alright, now we're probably dead. Well, we do have the Disenchant in our deck. I mean, I'm not that concerned about Colossopede. Like, we can probably play enough stuff to be able to get, like, a decent double block. Really hoping my opponent just has no tricks. Their cards are pretty good. Just blue-green ramp tempo deck. Angler Drake is fantastic. What? Why did they do that? Are they playing around Spidery Grasp? I don't even get that. That is a weird illusory. Like, just do it on the channeler still. Well, then why would you wrappings in the first place? This is so weird. To stop me from double blocking. Oh, yeah, okay, that makes sense. Yeah. No, that totally makes sense. All right, well, now we're in trouble. Oh my god. This is rough. This is truly rough. We got blown out by that sensor. You didn't happen to draft a Wrath? I did not draft a Wrath, unfortunately. What just happened? What did they cast? Oh, Pouncing Cheetah, end of turn. Sure. This card is really bad. But my opponent has good cards too, so it might just be like a filler card. At least make it a 2/3 so it can eat something, you know? My opponent should have attacked with everything. My opponent should have attacked with everything. Like, then I have to chump this with one of my creatures and chump here. This eats a 3/2. I take 2, go to 3. And they wouldn't have lost their big creature. Or my big creature, I guess. Damn. Nope. Alright, blue-green. I think I want the other Spidery Grasp here. Cut this one. Green, white. Oh yeah, why didn't I cycle end of turn? Well, no. I mean, I kept it in my hand because if I draw a land, I can just play it. You know? Instead of cycling and hoping to draw Oketra's Attendant. Why was our better out land? Did I have a 6 mana card in my hand? Because if I draw a land, I'm... Wait, did I have a 6 mana card in my hand that deals with the 5/3? What did I have? What was in my hand? I didn't have a second copy of the 3... I would have to cycle the 3/3 flyer. Wait, do you get... Never mind. I can't cycle the card and also have it in my hand at the same time. What? If only you cycled the card because you needed to draw the land to play your 3/3. Doesn't make any sense. I was like, please don't censor me. I got booted from Why does everybody think I got booted from CFB Fire? What? Alright, my opponent's just dead. Oh, that card is really good. Taste it! Oh, that was a good curve. That was a good curve. I will take that one. I wonder if I should play Benefaction of Rojas in this kind of grinding matchup, or is my only chance being fast? I guess I had this stupid 7-drop in my deck. This hand's, I guess, a little bit awkward. I think I'm going to get white with this. That way I can go cycle, play Evolving Wilds. And then get a mountain with that. Obviously I'm going to draw Serpapard or whatever. I should cycle first. If I draw Serpapard, I might just get forced. Instead of thinning out my deck. I don't know. I don't know what's actually correct there. But whatever, I'm going to cycle first. No creatures. Please, something. That was something. That was definitely something. feel like if they had Censor, they would have just cycled it. Sure. All right, now they can play their big flyer. I cycled because I think it's super important for me to find land number 7 for the Seraph. Wow. Seven, 8 flying hexproof. We're somehow going to have to beat that. That's silly. Well, we tried. No bounce. If my opponent uses a bounce spell, we're just dead. We need to dodge for a turn. Yeah, but my opponent has like 2 mana bounce spell and Angler. That's not that bad, actually. Small creature. That's good. That means I think that means my opponent doesn't have bounce. Vizier. I think I play Winged Shepherd. Yeah. I was really hoping my opponent just hardcast that card. I think hardcasting it might have been better. It can play offense and defense, but... This isn't bad if my opponent, again, has nothing. He's going to play Angler Drake. I just knew it. I freaking knew it. It's so dumb. So dumb. Knew he drew that card. We're trying. Man, we're trying so hard, but this is gonna be so rough. Alright, now we're not dead at least. But my opponent's drawn a million cards. What is this? I had 4 mana? How do you play that for 3 mana? Oh, that didn't cost 3 mana! Whoops, I thought it cost 4. Alright. My opponent just had too many, like, heavy hitters. They were all so powerful. For some reason, I thought it cost 4. Yeah. Alright. Yeah, that's the game. That was our disenchant. Oh, we tried! But my opponent had really good top end for the blue cards. And the green cards. Like, I just could, like, 7-8 flying. We almost came back from 7-8 flying hexproof. And Angler Drake. But we could not beat the late claim. It's okay. I like the way, for the most part, how I played my matches in that draft. So, can't really be all that upset there. I mean, to be fair, we should have lost the second round to the red-black deck. Yeah. I'll be right back.